And thanks again for having me play on your birthday. That means a lot. Thank you. Okay, so this is just something I do when I've been lately when I'm doing my solo shows. I just write something this day for the show, so I have something totally original to do. This afternoon, I performed one of my favorite summer rituals. I don't know how it started. It's just something I like to do sometimes. When it's hot outside, I like to go down to the vegan bakery on St. Mark Street. That's about 8 blocks from my apartment, and get a cup of their cold soups to go. And then I get a 99-cent can of Arizona green tea and a bag of Utz potato chips from the deli around the corner. And then I like to go sit in Tompkins Square Park and dip my chips into the soup and slowly sip my tea. This time, I got avocado soup. I also bought a vegan blueberry scone for dessert. I'm not a vegan, but it feels good to eat vegan food sometime. I know a lot of people are kind of turned off by the idea of cold soup. I was too, but really, there's just something about this stuff that they have at this place. It's a very refreshing treat on a hot day, and I highly recommend it. I also like very much how it challenges some of my mouth stereotypes involving cold and savory foods. Today, I found a really nice spot in the shade on a bench near the center of the park. Not more than 30 seconds after sitting down, I was totally accosted by this mangy-looking black and red squirrel. I tried to shoo it away, but he just stood there. He stood his ground, and he just sort of jerked his rusty little head around at me, and he hopped up on the bench next to me, and he slowly started to advance with these sort of jerky moves. The weird thing is, he maintained sort of an eye contact the entire time, as if kind of trying to intimidate me with some kind of hypnotic gaze. And I've seen this stare tactic before. My cat uses it all of the time on me when I've got a sandwich or something like that, and he's jonesing for a little nibble. My main problem with this tactic is that the fact that I have yet to really come up with a solid defense for it. Flapping my arms and kicking the air in the direction of the creature never really manages to do much in the way of a deterrent. The same frustrating thing always goes through my head when faced with a situation like this. I always think to myself, how come this thing isn't scared of me? Doesn't it realize that I could crush its little head in the palm of my hand like a donut hole? Is this thing really so stupid that it would risk its life for a potato chip? What kind of sad existence is that? And then, I suddenly realized that I had probably risked my life about half a dozen times crossing the street, passing the freaks in the park for a cup of cold avocado soup. Suddenly the value of that soup had increased substantially in my head, and I opted to relocate to a less populated area in the park where I could savor my soup in peace. That's it.